Sacramento Kings. And Sacramento begins the game with the basketball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 2. Lets it fly from long range, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Hield. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on deep.
Irving to Marcus Smart. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. And the basket good at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
I got him. Here we go.
Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Tatum, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fox with it. Down by 1. To Hield. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Marcus Smart. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, stays out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
De'Aaron Fox. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Aaron Baines. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Fox across the timeline. Down 5. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Hayward. Fires the three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Jaylen Brown. To Horford. Morris with a shot, no good. To Bagley. And a pass stolen by Boston. From long range. Missed it. To Fox. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Hayward. Deep two there. Won't go. Cauley-Stein. To Bagley. Deep left corner. Barnes. And the rebound taken by Brown. To Rozier. Nice pass to get things going.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
No, I missed a short one there.
You see, this is something that
And a putback slam. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Marcus Smart. Deep right corner, beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Jaylen Brown.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Knocked loose. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Cauley-Stein. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the Boston Celtics, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Has a chance? Not today. To Irving for three. That's corralled by Bagley. Into the front court. It's Fox. Trailing by 11. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Goes to the left side. Tatum. A fundamental shot right there.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Irving with the basketball. The lead is 11. Screen coming. Horford to Irving. Has a look. Kyrie Irving. That's three now on 4 shots. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
into the front court. 14-point deficit. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw up the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
On the follow. Way to stay with it. Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys leading by 14. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Buddy Hield. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Screen coming. Irving to Jaylen Brown. The pass taken away by the Kings. To Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox. Nice pass to set things up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Irving to Marcus Morris.
Hey, double screen. I got a mismatch. Give it to me.
Hayward to Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Marcus Morris. To Hayward. To Irving. Gets it in the left corner. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Irving. To Hayward. To Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Hayward. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. That'll do it for the first half with the Celtics in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. To Irving. Shot won't go.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt. And that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Tough make through traffic.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Over to the right side. Tatum. Steps out and hits.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. And scores. Strong take.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Marvin Bagley with the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Aaron Baines, nice.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Here's a chance from long range. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Fox. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Horford. Fires the three. That's how you defend. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Hield. Gets it in the right corner. Barnes. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Horford. Down the lane to lay it in.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Get back, get back.
Minutes left in the third quarter.
To Irving. To Marcus Smart. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Bagley. Rebound Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Irving to Horford. Kicks it around the perimeter. Has a chance. Yes. Better odds for the defense. The shooter makes the pay.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Fox. Buddy Hield. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Tatum. Shakes free and hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Cashes in for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Tatum. And he buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
That ends the third quarter. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game and their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13.
Get back, get back, get back.
Boston with the basketball.
I got him.
To Horford. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. Substitution being made in this one. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Rozier. 5 on the shot clock. Tatum. The shot almost. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Marcus Smart. Rozier rocking the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
I'm here. I got ball.
Tatum. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Brown with it up top. The lead is 15. To Marcus Smart. And that's rebounded by the Kings. Fox with it. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Timeout Boston, as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Irving to Hayward. To Irving. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
4-3 is good.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Irving. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Barnes. That no good. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Irving. The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Defense, let's go.
Fires the three. That won't go. To Horford. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Swings it to Irving. The pass stolen by Sacramento. To Barnes. Harrison Barnes. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dave Yeager going to switch some things around, bring on new personnel. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Screen coming. Horford. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Harrison Barnes. He's 3 for 7.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The Kings will use a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. From long range. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. From 18 feet, at the buzzer, it's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.